What's up, y'all? Hope you're having a fantastic day. My name is Devin, the DIY Lawn Coach. Welcome to Western North Carolina, where we are in the middle of a heat wave. Let me first apologize for the attire. I've got a really bad farmer's tan going on, so only way we're going to fix that, guys, is if I let some skin show. So really quick, we're going to mow the lawn. It is hot outside. Like I said, we are in the middle of our first heat wave of the summer. Leave me a comment down below. When did we start calling it a heat wave? You know, I remember when we just called it summer. I guess heat wave just sounds more sensational, but yep, we need to mow the lawn. Again, Western North Carolina, turf type tall fescue lawn, 20,000 square feet. My lawn is irrigated, so I'm not really worried about the water. You know, again, things have kind of dried up here. So if you have a lawn that is non-irrigated, and you know, I wouldn't, in the middle of a heat wave, my recommendation, even from some of my clients, is just let it go. Don't be so strict on the mowing. It's not that big a deal. Let it get a little shaggy. It's going to be okay. But because my lawn is irrigated, I can mow it whenever it needs to be mowed because I've got plenty of water. So if you've got a lawn that's non-irrigated, just relax. It's going to be okay. So we're going to get a mower. We'll get a mow on, and then it is time. It's been about 45 days since our last fertilizer application, since we threw down that Freedom fertilizer. So it's time. And if you're following my lawn plan, starting now, and as things get hot, we kind of change up the routine here. We switch from a granular fertilizer over to a liquid. So I'll show you guys once I get done mowing what we're going to be applying to the lawn. So thank you so much for checking out the video. Make sure you hit that subscribe, give the video a like. With that being said, let's get after it. Have a conversation about liquid fertilizers. So first, let me say I have kind of waited till later in the day. Things are starting to cool off. The sun's starting to set just a little bit. So, you know, it's still pretty humid, but we never want to apply any fertilizer or really anything to our lawns when it's over 85 degrees, especially fertilizer, because these have some urea in them. You could potentially burn your lawn if you were to apply this in direct sunlight. Always a good idea to read the label, and the label will tell you not to apply it over 85 degrees. So things are cooling off, so we're good. So I mentioned we switched from a granular fertilizer over to a liquid, and so I use these two products from GCI Turf, and I'm in love with both of these, especially for the summertime. And I'll be honest, really, I'm not after the nitrogen in these. What I'm really after is the iron, a little bit of the nitrogen in the 505. I'll put it up on the screen so you guys can kind of see the label. But inside, if you look at the label, it says total nitrogen, it's 5%, obviously. Potash is 5%. Has a pretty good shot of calcium, which is another really beneficial nutrient that we're looking for, especially in the summertime. You know, Pete with GCI Turf always talks about, you know, like how milk does the body good. Well, calcium in our fertilizer is going to do the plant good. So it helps just strengthen those plant cell walls. So that's what we're after. And then a little bit of iron, 1%, chelated iron. So that just means that the plant will absorb it fairly quickly. A little bit of fulvic acid too. So 505, if I'm really needing a fertilizer application, I will go with the 505. But today, I'm kind of thinking ahead here a little bit. With 4th of July coming up, I just want to give the lawn just a little bit of something to eat. And then with 4th of July right around the corner, I'm going to apply some Milorganite on that day. So today, we're going with the 101. So I'll throw up on the screen so you guys can see that label. But, you know, again, 1% urea, nitrogen, 1% potash, and a massive shot of calcium at 8%, which is fantastic. That's what I'm really after for the plant. And again, a little bit of fulvic there. So these are both meant to be applied foliarly. So, you know, we're trying to get these into the plant tissue. So anytime we're doing any sort of foliar application, I use the natural adjuvant. And again, the natural adjuvant will help the plant absorb the material, the fertilizer, whatever it is, whether it's fungicide, fertilizer, whatever, into the plant. Helps coat the leaves a little bit better. And then it also, the plant just absorbs it and takes it in. So that's what we're after. Another side benefit of the natural adjuvant is it helps the plant with transpiration. So if you remember back to maybe 5th or 6th grade, science class, transpiration is water moving through the plant, through the leaf tissue. So this will help slow down that that process in the plant to transpiration, so the plant doesn't lose quite as much water. You know, my opinion, and I've used this product last year with fantastic success. When you combine these liquid fertilizers and the natural adjuvant through June, July, and August, the results are tremendous. I mean, I'm a believer. So I wrote it into my lawn care program for all of my clients. So this is what they're doing. This is what they're following. And it works fantastic. So again, anytime we are using natural adjuvant, we've got to adjust the pH to 5 or slightly below. So I've got a little bit of citric acid and a pH meter. So I'm going to fill up my 4-gallon backpack sprayer with 4 gallons of liquid. I'm going to use the 101 today at 4 ounces per 1,000. I'm going to broadcast this over my 10,000 square feet. I'll come back, I'll fill up the tank again with another 4 gallons, put in another 4 ounces per 1,000 for the backyard, and that will be pretty much it. So let me get to mixing, and we'll see you guys in just a second. Guys, let's put a bow on this video. Thank you so much for checking out the video. I know it's kind of a long one, but a lot to do in the lawn today, so thank you so much for joining me. Again, thank you so much to all the new subscribers. You know, I think I say it every single video. I am just blown away and so grateful that you guys are subscribing to the channel, and it's just growing like crazy. So leave me a comment down below. Let me know where you're from. Introduce yourself, what kind of grass, what your grass type is. Love to hear from you. Love to chat with you down there and kind of get to know you a little bit. So just to wrap this video up, just remember, you know, things are getting hot right now. You know, we are in a heat wave, as I mentioned before. So just keep up with your watering. We need an inch and a half per week. you know, relax on the mowing. Don't be so strict on that. And, you know, as long as you're getting rainfall or you have irrigation, remember we want to feed the lawn. Again, the main purpose of both of these products is not necessarily to really push the lawn to grow. We're really after the iron and the calcium in there. And so, you know, we just want to keep the lawn growing, keep it happy, keep it healthy. My name is Devin, the DIY Lawn Coach. Thank you so much for checking out the video, and I can't wait to see you in the lawn.